terrifying photos with disturbing backgrounds.
This photo shows two friends who are happily posing for a selfie. However, the backstory behind it is truly terrifying. The women shown in the photo are Chris Kremers and Lisanne Froon, two Dutch students who disappeared while hiking in a jungle in Panama on April 1st, 2014. Kremers and Froon were two young women in their early 20s who were recently graduated students who had agreed to save up money in order to visit Panama with the intent to tour, hike, do volunteer work with local children, and learn Spanish. On the morning of April 1st, 2014, Kremers and Froon would begin a hike along the El Pianista Trail in Boquete, Panama. At this point, the women had already been in Panama for 2 weeks touring, but had just arrived in Boquete a few days prior, where they intended to stay with the local host family to do some volunteer work at a local school for the next 4 weeks. The host family had given the women permission to take the family's dog with them on their hike. At 11 a.m. that day, Kremers and Froon waved goodbye to their host family before going on their hike alone and were never to be seen again. All they had taken with them was a change of clothes, snacks, water, a camera, their phones, and a backpack. That same night, the host family's dog returned home alone with the two women nowhere to be found. The next day, search efforts began between Panamanian authorities and local volunteers, but it wasn't until 10 weeks after the disappearance when a local woman would stumble across a blue backpack containing Kremers and Froon's belongings alongside their phones and camera. Authorities would find emergency phone call attempts made from both phones along with some normal looking but many suspicious photos captured by the camera they had taken, including one of Chris's hair, with all images being able to be found online. Later on, some bones and decomposing body parts belonging to Kremers and Froon would be discovered in the jungle. However, to this day, there is still no answer as to what really happened to both women, and this photo captures their last selfie together before their death.